morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Old School Gaming. I am your host, Mr. Old School, and I have started recording the latest episode of Champions of Norrath. I went ahead and backtracked to our little gnome friend. I didn't bother recording that because it was just a lot of walking, not much else going on. So we're going to just pick up right here.
You say you washed up on some other island through one of those portals. Then I'll head there and rest my toes a bit. Ooh, but no swimming. I've had enough of being on the waves for quite some time, thank you very much. Oh, one last thing. I found this hidden in the bottom of the cage. I think that crazy human who had the cage before me buried it there. Here, take it. Could be important if you meet up with him again. Right, now I'm going. Oh, I'll see you back at that village on the other island when you get done, you know, killing everything here in the pit.
Meet with Bobik. Okay. I don't know what he gave me. Let's see if it's in here. Nope, that's not it. What did you give me? A cell key, maybe? Or was that the cell key that we already had? I don't know. I don't know what he gave me, but let's go ahead and teleport back, see if we can speak to this guy. Well, I guess that's where we're going next. What, did he find something there, like buried treasure? Oh, this is Rondo. This isn't the guy we need to talk to. Let's see. I'll go ahead and sell off this war scythe. Definitely not an upgrade. Nothing there. All right. Let's go talk to this gnome one last time and be done with him. Then we'll go talk to the other guy.
I was combing the beach, and look what I found. A beautiful shell. You want it? It's yours.
Cool, we got a conch shell. Let's make sure it's actually in our inventory. This guy's glitched out so many times. There's our conch shell. Fantastic. Now we can give it back to the mermaid. But first we're going to go talk to whatever the hell the other guy's name is, because I think it said that we needed to. So we will definitely do that. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump over this way. What kind of lore can I talk about? I guess I could, since my original character was a dark elf, I guess I can talk about Norrath, which is the dark elf city. They share some similarities, the dark elves of EverQuest, or the Teardal, with the Drow of Forgotten Realms, except that they aren't, well, in EverQuest 1 there's a king, in EverQuest 2 it's just a queen, so I guess you could say that that is a maternal society by EverQuest 2 standards. And they don't worship spiders. So there's that. All right, let's see if this guy has any information for us. Oh, he has no new info for us. I thought it said we had to talk to this guy, but I guess not. Okay, so I guess we are going to go back to just the mermaid. Give her the conch shell, and get water breathing. So yeah, Neriak. It is an underground city, and the Dark Elves like to be underground, but as far as I know, they have no problems being above ground. Like they don't. I don't. I don't recall ever having any kind of racial issues in game or penalties for being on the surface. But my character always wore a helm anyway to cover up his disfigurement from his scars. Oh, there's a conch shell that I missed over there. Oh well. Not going to worry about that. Yeah, the one embarrassing thing I would say about Neriak, maybe I have to track through here again, is that in EverQuest, well, I guess you could technically say before EverQuest 2 started, there was a shattering where one of the two moons of Norrath shattered. It was the moon of Luckland. In EverQuest 1, you could explore up there, and that's where I was telling you about how a monster blinded my character and I thought my screen had died. So in EverQuest 2, Luckland shatters, and debris rains down on the planet. It just absolutely devastates everything. Oh, I left some gold behind and a shield. I was careless. And at about the same time that was happening in EverQuest, well, before EverQuest 2, there was a halfling group called the Leatherfoot Brigade, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, and they caused all sorts of problems in EverQuest 1. They're out there in Nectalos Forest, and you could fight them, and I killed them regularly. But apparently their group staged a incursion of Neriak with explosives, and they actually, not only did they manage to get inside, these little round, little tubby halflings that love to eat jum and all that shit, they actually managed to destroy and bury the gate to Neriak, and then the shattering happened at about the same time, and Neriak was thought completely lost. Well, almost completely. Let's get the mermaid this thing first.
Hey, is that a conch shell? I swam up here looking for one of those, and that's a beautiful one. Could you find it in your heart to give it to me? I'll reward you. You're so sweet. You deserve a reward. Let's see. Gold? No. Jewels? No. Magic weapons? No. Oh, I know. I'll give you a sea blessing. It'll allow you to breathe water like it was air. Well, as long as you're here in the pit.
Neat. So I guess that means we can go back over here and go underwater. So anyway, they buried Neriak, and Dark Elf excavators living in Freeport, because in EverQuest 2 especially, Freeport is very close to where Neriak was. They excavate, and they actually find ruins of, I believe, Neriak's foreign quarter, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering it correctly. And so, and those guys are hitting hard. Let me heal up a little bit. And you thought, so you think that Neriak is completely lost, and so you live in Freeport. There's actually a place for Dark Elves in Freeport called Long Shadow Alley, and that's where most of the Dark Elves end up living.
I'm in no mood for shellfish, I'm not.
Me neither. I'm actually allergic to shellfish. So I completely agree with you. But anyway, it comes to find out that, oh, they're going to fight undead. I guess shipwrecked people and pirates, stuff like that. Turns out that Neriak was not only still around underground, but thriving. And eventually they, I'm talking like many, many, many years, I don't know if it was hundreds of years or whatnot, or I can't remember the exact timeline, but man, these guys move slow. A path is actually dug that that brings Neriak back to contact with the surface, and the queen, Kristanos Thex, is not only still ruling, but she's incredibly powerful. She's kind of like a demigod. And you can go to her castle, and I went to talk to her, and in a female voice, a very beautiful female voice, but also with like a demon, like dark demon tone to it. She said, "You would make a lovely eunuch." So I immediately noped out of there and left the castle. That was enough of that for me. I did buy a really nice estate in inside the city, which is kind of ironic since my Varx doesn't get along with most Dark Elves because he doesn't worship Inaruk. But yeah, it was neat seeing them in a later version of the game, a later update or expansion. They brought back Neriak, and that was kind of cool, kind of overcoming that really shameful situation where the little halflings, I mean, because we're not talking about Lord of the Rings halflings, these are like little tubby guys, rum tum tummy, love my chum chum jelly. Like, I know they have warriors too, but I can't take them seriously. I wonder if we're supposed to go this way or the other way. We'll go this way first. Apparently the Dark Elves had survived by drinking the water that had filtered underground and eating the moss or lichen, whatever it's called. That was the bioluminescent lichen that was growing down. So kind of a meager diet, but they managed to survive. Man, we are close to level. Ooh, what's that? Steel Great Mace of Shock. You would think that using an electric weapon underwater would not be the best move. There's a save point here. Oh, nope, never mind. It's a teleporter pad. And I do not think that I should go to it just yet. I've got more exploring and killing to do. I want to finish all of these guys off. Holy, there's a guy using fire or explosive arrows. Want to take care of that pronto. Yep, there he is. Oh, jeez. See if I can lure him. Yeah, there we go. Get over here. Gotcha now. Oh, are you kidding me? Get over here. Oh, I thought that rock could have shielded me, but apparently not. Alright, this is ridiculous. Get over here. Oh, for crying out loud. I can't hit him. Come on. Come on. This guy's giving me so much trouble. I can't aim straight. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Finally. That was embarrassing. Alright, so before we go to that teleporter pad, I want to explore everything else here. I know there are some other areas that we have not reached. some little alcoves, more enemies to kill, anything that'll get us to that coveted level 43. I think I might be able to max out a couple more skills when I level up again. And then I'm going to have to figure out what to put skills into. Maybe that cyclone attack, that would be great for keeping me from getting overwhelmed by enemies from all directions, I think. What was that? Helmet of Energy. I like it. Oh, gotta pick up that bow. Any chest? Oh, there is a chest right there. Let's grab that.
I cannot carry any more.
Oh, my bags are full. All right, let me go ahead and sell, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back, or I am back, and I am picking up items again, and we are continuing on our way. So yeah, it was interesting, once Neriak was brought back, you have two major powers on the same continent. Freeport under Lucan Delir, who was a lich, so no longer human, and then Kristanos Thex, who was no longer just a dark elf because she had super magic duper super duper powers. And interestingly enough, it never came to war, at least not up until I played. And I think there was, I mean, at one point Lucan was kidnapped, but that was Mayong Mismore's doing, and he was eventually returned to Neriak, or not Neriak, Freeport. But yeah, it was interesting. You had two evil superpowers really close to each other, and as far as I remember, everything was kept rather civilized. Okay, I think we have a wing down here to explore. We are now half a bubble away from level. We finally got some new music. That's interesting. I like the sound of the water and the bubbles and everything. It's neat. All right, let's see what we find over here. Hopefully enough pirate or whatever type of undead to level us up. I guess it just depends on how many there are and how big this part of the map is. Pick up a circlet. Iron war scythe, nice. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Oh, that guy took 3 hits. Nice. Oh, I was also not boosted, I don't think. Come here, guys. I kind of like zooming in, but you can't see anything. Well, I mean, you can't see around you clearly enough, so, but I do like zooming in sometimes. We have a lot of gold now. That is awesome. Oh, he blocked it. Nice. Thought I was going to tear right into that guy. Man. Where to go, where to go, where to go? I guess we'll go this way first. Oh, what was that? Let's check this out. That's actually, wow, 45 health bonus. How do you even pronounce that name? Blind Relian's Bane, I guess. I don't know who the hell that was. I think I heard a whale. That's cool. Let's see. 101 to 116, but if I upped that damage, it's close. Oh man. Let's see if I have anything that would up the damage to that and see what it would do. Let's see. Add strength bonus. Let's try adding one of those to that and just seeing. Okay. I can add one more thing to it. Let's add fire damage. Oh, it's not going to let me do that. What about, I don't need mana. I don't need intel. I don't even know why I haven't sold that. I should have sold that. I don't need intelligence bonus. Mana bonus. No, there's got to be something else I can add to that. What does this do? Mummy tongue adds disease damage. Let's see if that'll let me. Probably not, but we can try. We can. Wow. Oh, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's not quite as much damage as Death Watch, but that's some nice bonuses. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll hold on to it and use it. I don't know. If not, I'll sell it, and it will probably fetch a really good price. Oh man, another one of these guys. I hate these guys. I hate them so much. Haha! The old line of sight trick gets archers every time. Alright, let's go explore to the left. Gotta find this Horn of Ill Omen. And find that orc, Pellis, who is most likely not really an orc. As I said in my last video, I remember the story for the most part, so I know who and what he is and everything like that. But I can't ruin the surprise for those of you that have never played this game. Swinging away, swing and a miss. Oh, we are so close to level, come on. Oh, a treasure chest. I will take that. Yeah, we're over 14 million gold coins. That is awesome. But knowing my character, she will probably just go back home to the frozen north with the rest of the Nords, barbarians. Hopefully this group will get us level, I hope. Actually there's a lot of them. Let me go ahead and use critical hit. I don't have good line of sight, so I'm going to bring them back. Oh, they're not going to come through? Alright, I'll rotate my screen. There we go! There's a level. Let's go ahead and handle that. We'll do what we always do. One for every one of the 3 stats that we need, and let's see, bind wound is now maxed out. Let's put, we want to be able to carry more weight for sure. Okay, so we're going to put a bunch of that. And what do I want to put 1 point in? What was that cyclone? Here it is. I guess we'll try cyclone. Let me double check. Riposte. I kind of like that, has a chance of being hit back. That's not a bad one either. But that's not a great chance. And it doesn't seem to go up. The damage does, but it's only a 10% chance. Charge seems kind of interesting, but it probably won't do much against bosses. Ground pound. Shield bash. I have to have a shield for that, and I do not. Oh, it looks like I was putting points into slam. That's interesting. I guess I'll go ahead and put a point into that. There's slam. Okay. I think it's a one-time hit, and again, I don't think either of those abilities are... Oh, I got another legendary weapon. I'll take a look at that in a second. We should be able to carry quite a bit more weight now. Alright, let's take a look at that other legendary weapon. Yeah, that slam, I don't know if it's going to be of any real use to us. Oh, wow. 22 dexterity. Now that's a good weapon. That's a weapon worth holding on to. Let's see if it's going to be higher than these. So 89 to 202. I wonder if that heavy sword, I wonder if that's two-handed. But anyway, wow. Yeah, that's an axe worth holding on to for sure. Maybe I'll have her wield it. It just seems to make sense for a barbarian to have an axe. But I got time to consider all of that. Alright, so now we've cleaned out this entire cavern area, so I think we have to go to the teleporter. And I believe that's going to take us to somewhere that is no longer underwater, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm just going to backtrack through here as fast as I can. You know, the interesting thing is, if you, the elven characters in this game, it could be said that they, because they have long lives, depending on the age of the characters in this game, they could still be alive during the time of EverQuest 1. So that's kind of neat. The barbarians and the humans and so on, not so much. There's no half-elves in this game, but I remember half-elves a lot from EverQuest 2, and they had slightly lengthened lives. I think the average age was about 120, and they were the black sheep, obviously. You know, it didn't matter if you were half wood elf or half high elf or half dark elf. All of the half-breeds were kind of looked down upon. They also had their own, well, they had a home area that they shared with another race. I can't remember who. Oh, I went the wrong way. Damn it. I went absolutely the wrong way. Um, and I forget even their name of their section of Freeport that they lived in. I'm terrible. Um, but yeah, I remember talking to the guard there where you get to pick what your parents were, like, or which race of elf. And I believe if you pick dark elf, he said something like, "Oh, that's the most unfortunate one for you." And I guess dark elves really, really, really don't like half breeds. I'm not sure. All right, just gonna make our way over to this teleporter. Really can't wait to get to level 50. More so, not because of the abilities, but just to be able to use this awesome gear that's been sitting in my inventory. I'm just going to inspect this cave here, make sure that there's no other treasure chests, and then we'll go through the teleporter. Oh, there is indeed a chest. With nothing in it? Interesting. Don't see that too often. Nothing there. A couple more undead to kill. Not going to take the mana flagon. Ooh, another chest and another undead. And one more chest for the road. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and hit the teleporter. Gotta find this horn. Ah, the desert.
There's nothing to be gained by just staring at it, I suppose. The sooner I'm walking, the sooner I'm across it.
I think there are giant scorpions here, and I believe there's a city with an undead ruler. Can I kill you, lizards? No, I cannot. All right. So it's most likely just scorpions and undead here. Big ass scorpions too. Wow. Yeah, this is the big desert. I think there's lots of different areas to explore, so we will definitely take our time with this. Yep, here are mummies. And some of them can teleport and shoot fireballs at us. Magic. We don't need no stinking magic. We have swords. Oh man, I hope I can teleport back and sell. Oh good, I can. I'll go ahead and keep recording for now. Why not? I need to buy a new gate scroll. No, we haven't found your brother yet, sorry. I know we will, but we haven't yet. Alright, so let's just sell all of this stuff. I'm gonna keep the axe for now. This mace is probably not going to do us much good because we're going to be facing undead, and they really don't care about disease. Oh, it's not a bad mace, but it's not as good as the weapons that I have. Boosted, it's really good, but I'm going to get even better weapons later, so I'm going to go ahead and sell that. That almost hurt me a little. Sell that circlet. Sell, and yeah, we got Look at that, we can carry 539 pounds now. Let me look at these mana flagons and stuff. Oh, we don't need that many of these. 25 should be more than enough. Way more than enough. Okay. Alright, so now the only thing we need to buy from him is a gate scroll. We'll buy 2 gate scrolls. There we go. And teleport back. We have a desert to explore. I want to kill absolutely everything, every single creature that I can to ensure that I get to level 50. For one thing, because I've never made it to level 50 before. Not even close. I think the highest I got... I walked right into that. I think the highest I got was 34, I believe. I am not going to pick up those arrows. Yeah, one thing I never got confirmation on was whether undead that you kill, if they stay dead, or if they just, after a period of time, just come back together. I don't know. I always wondered that. But I guess in the... Oh, what was that? Sword of War. Wow. Let's take a look at this. 115 to 135. Actually, well, that's really, really good. 115 to 135. I think if we can add something to it, I'm going to use that Sword of War. Do I want to use electricity? No, probably not. Let's use something else. Let's see if we can use this whetstone. 14 critical hit. Fantastic. All right, we're going to unequip that and equip the Sword of War. We won't have lightning, but that's all right. We've got it with one hand. Relisek would be pleased, I'm sure. These undead mummies, I tell you. Okay, let's go through this little passage. Well, he was waiting for me, wasn't he? Preserved mummy tongue. Well, why not? We'll take it. You're not going to come at me? Okay. Oh, you're just going to resurrect the dead. Okay. Scorpions! Have I talked much about the other gods? Let's see. I've talked about Ralosek at length. I've talked about Inaruk. I didn't really talk much about Bertoxilus or Kazakh Thul, did I? Other evil gods. So Kazakh Thul did have an alliance with Ralosek and Inaruk, I believe. At least with Inaruk for sure. And he was kind of like a Lovecraftian-looking monster. He had no... Well, he's called the Faceless for a reason. He had no face. No face, 4 arms. Kind of looked like if you've played Mortal Kombat. Kind of... Wow, there's a lot of these guys. I'm going to get out of here. He had 4 arms, kind of like Goro, but he had no face. And so everybody that worshipped him worshipped the element of fear. There was even a race of lizardmen in the Firat jungle, which is where Khazad-dûm's stomping grounds were, and they would even pluck out their own eyeballs out of in reverence to fear. So they hunted by smell and taste and hearing. Man, there's a lot of these guys. They're everywhere. Not that I'm really complaining. Oh, he was behind me. Oh my god, they're just gonna keep resurrecting everybody. Not that I entirely mind, because XP is XP. As long as I get XP for characters that are enemies that have already died. I think I do, but I never actually... I mean, the gain is so small that you can't really tell. Some characters' powers is and I definitely want to lure these guys away from each other so that they can't resurrect them all the time. Well, that was a time and a half. And then there was the evil god Bertoxulus, god of disease, and he... I feel like I've talked about this before, but maybe I haven't. At the risk of repeating myself, I will say, so yeah, he dwells in the plane of disease, and we actually get to visit that in the second game of Champions of Norrath. It's really, really gross. It looks like petrified human skin, like there's human hair follicles, and you have to go through like lakes of bile. It's gross. But anyway, he was a really handsome-looking guy in the face, but his body was a weird, deformed hunchback. And I don't think he was part of the evil god alliance. I don't want to go there yet. I want to explore the rest of this desert and kill things. I don't think he got along with Ralosek for some reason. I mean, that would make sense because you want to do battle, you want to have armies, and the worst thing that armies suffer from, at least historically, where it was disease. So I don't think he had an alliance with Ralosek, but I believe he did with Inaruk and Khazad-dûm, I think. I may be misremembering. But I do know that the Dark Gods did have, they did work together to a degree because, well, there was an alliance of the good gods too. More mummies. This reminds me of Sand Dune National Park in Colorado, of all places. The highest sand dunes in North America are nowhere near, like you would think it'd be the Mojave Desert or something like that, but nope, it's actually in the Sandstone National, Sandstone National Park in Colorado. And the reason for that is because as the Rocky Mountains grind down slowly over time, the sand particles and stuff like that pile up, and because of the shape of the mountains in that area, the dunes kind of stick around. They don't move much, and they just grow and grow and grow over time. So it's really neat. Of all places to have massive sand dunes, and you feel like you're in the Sahara, because these sand dunes can be up to, I don't remember how many feet tall, but they're huge. And yeah, this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. People would get cardboard and slide down the sand dunes. Pretty fun going down, but getting back up was a slog because it's loose sand. I got a buddy that lives in Colorado. Brett, if you're watching, you need to take your family there. It's really neat. Alright, we are one bubble in, and they are just undead and skeletons. Not skeletons, so we just got to explore, and when we see carcasses, we turn around because that means we've already been there. But yeah, we're going to explore this whole map, kill everything. Originally I'd spoken about the original High Elf city that eventually became a desert when they pissed off Solosek Row. I don't think that's this. I don't think that's this environment. I think this is just a separate desert entirely, but maybe I'll remember more as we go along. There's a skull or skeleton. I keep calling them mummies skeletons. They really need to change the music. This is great music for underwater, not so much for a desert. At least I don't think so. Oh, their blades are poisoned. Yeah, I saw my character flinching, and that's okay. I've got some poison resistance as well. I don't have perfect resistance to fire or disease, but I do have enough of it that they're not going to kill me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get a little bit of story about this region. Wait. Where's that undead? Where the hell is he? Maybe he was over here somewhere? Oh, there he is. Oh man, he teleported. I thought I killed him. Now he's dead. Oh, we found a teleporter. And it's not broken, which means we can control where we go. Fantastic. I'm looking for the dark spots on the map, which shows that I've not explored it yet. Just trying to find more enemies to slaughter. Can't get over that dude. Mummies! Lots of them. Oh, and some of them. Okay. Oh. I got overwhelmed by zombies, mummies, whatever, and died. So I had to redo all of the desert part that I've done so far, which just reminds me, it's a good reminder that even though this is a hack and slash game, that there are certain times where you need to use a little bit of skill, luring enemies away, especially when other enemies can just resurrect them. Um, I'm a little bit sad because you know, it basically, when you die, it reverts to the previous save point. So I lost the Sword of War. It's not a huge deal because we already have swords that are going to be better, but I was going to enjoy using that sword for a while. Oh well, lesson learned. Now we're back on track. I think I'm at about the exact same experience point where I was when I died and stopped recording so that I could redo all that again. And I have saved recently, so if I do die, it won't be that big a deal this time. I really should save more frequently than I do, just to avoid things like that. Yeah, the only problem with this game, because in my opinion it's near flawless, but the only problem is that it's RNG, and because this game is meant to be played by all four of the classes, like you know, you hook your PlayStations together and play with your friends, so all types of gear is going to drop. So just for an example, instead of the Sword of War, what has dropped was this Journeyman stick. Which I think would probably suit like an erudite more than my character. I also got, well, I think I've sold it, but there was a Shadow Knight helm that dropped. So I kind of wish that this game would, you know, it would, again, there probably wasn't the technology to do that back then. But it'd be nice if the game would register what class you're playing and have loot dropped if it's for that class. But, you know, that's probably asking for a little bit too much. And I realize that. It would just be nice. Because as it is... Oh, Brass Goblin Flamberge. You just never know what's going to drop. Let's take a look at this weapon and see how powerful that is. 115 and 139 fire damage. So that's about the same as the Shield of War. Let's throw some stuff on that and use that for a while. Critical hit, perfected whetstone, smooth whetstone. So I know that by the names, some of them are better than others. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. Nope, I didn't mean to combine it there. Let's go here. All right, fire damage, and we can add one more thing to it. Let's add strength if we can. Maybe strength or health bonus might be a good one. Yeah, we'll add this one if it lets us. There we go. All right, so we will stop using the Shadowed Gladius. It has served us well, but now we're going to use this. Oh, it's a one-handed sword. Damn it. I mean, it's a two-handed sword. That's not worth it. Not worth it. I'm not big on one-handed swords in this game. Other games, that might be a little bit of a different story. I always go for the casters first. Or I remember now to always go for the casters first. Because they could just resurrect and heal all of their allies over and over and over and over again. just trying to make sure that I completely cleared this area out. I'm gonna look for dark patches on the map that I... Yep, see, because there's enemies wandering around. Man, these guys are coming out in force. Holy shit. Yep, I gotta run, and heal. I had to cut and run there for a minute. That was just too much. We'll go back and get our revenge. Alright, there should be one more of them left. Okay, I can hear him. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, there was all sorts of enemies still in the center of this area, of this desert. It certainly pays to explore everything. Nope, there's still a couple more. Now I believe we've explored most of the desert. Just doing a quick check. That should be everything. As I say, as I come across a scorpion. Alright, let me just circle around here. Okay, now I believe we've gotten most of the enemies. So, we will go ahead and travel. Oh, it's sealed. We can't get in there yet. Well... then we're going to travel north. Oh, that's right. We got to talk to the mummy. The mummy lord, or king, or whatever the hell he was to this place. He'll tell us the backstory. I am forgetting. And I believe, because of the time period that this game is set in, it basically has its own lore. Everything exists unto itself and is never mentioned. It's not really tied with the rest of EverQuest. There he is. Oh, do not want to die. Got him. Alright. Now we can go in here. The temple. Yeah, that's what we need to do.
This place is doomed to sweet corner.
Now we're going to be facing mummies with disease. Great. I got more disease resistance, I believe. Gotta wait for that acid rain to stop. Yes, so none of this existed in EverQuest. I believe it's its own thing, which is, it's just not bad. I mean, EverQuest is such a big world and they're always adding to it, so no biggie. Can I go over this way? No. Yes, I can. Casters in a confined area? You are asking for trouble. It's all fine and good when you can cast your spells, but as soon as I get close to you... Oh, they resurrected that guy. That's not fair. I just killed those guys. They're gonna keep resurrecting them. I mean, I guess technically speaking, that's more experience, sure. But I want to clear out this dungeon. Or temple, I should say.
I cannot carry anymore.
Oh, my bags are full. Damn it. Smash all these jars. I can pick up the boots, though. I guess I just don't have the room for the rest. There's a spiked mace. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sell. I'll be right back. I'm back. I did pick up a little bit of new gear just to tide us over until we get to some of the levels where we can use the gear in our inventory. So I just picked that up, but this is the one that I bought. So it'll do for now. It was higher than what I had. I also got these new leggings. So armor level 125. That should help us a little bit with this dungeon. Because we have a lot more undead to kill. I love how things just spring out of the chest like that. Yeah, I want to go kill those undead even though we've been through here before. I don't want to leave these guys behind. There we go. This time you're going to stay dead. Going to try and lure some of them over here. One or two. I really should clear out the flanks first, I think. Pick up that morning star. Let's see. Okay, we'll go north. About halfway to level, almost. Doing pretty good in that department. There we go. Breaking shit to look cool. Wraith steel. Huh. Like the Wraith Council. That's interesting. We talked about them before. I like gear that has the name of gods. Or is in relation to things that we've discussed lore-wise. That's always fun. Man, this place is bigger than I remembered it being. That's interesting that they can teleport and basically cast right away. That's a pretty neat ability, for sure. Let's break these jars, see if we can get any loot. A little bit of gold. Oh, it keeps stunning me. Gotta heal and move. Just gotta stay on the move with these guys. Oh geez, this is not looking good. It's a good thing I have so many healing potions because I'm burning through them quite rapidly. They just keep resurrecting. Oh my god. I gotta get to you. No more resurrection. Whew. I mean, good for the XP though. I'm not gonna take the mana flagons. I will, however, take that axe. Another chest over here. Just gold, but I'll take it. Pick up the breastplate. Anything else? More gold. Hammer. Open this chest, which is a bomb. Okay, so we've cleared out this section. We'll go straight across and clear out this area next. Ooh, looks like there's a bunch of chests. Alright, this could be tricky. Let's see if we can lure some of these guys over here. Come on, guys. Okay, I died again. Alright, let's see if we can lure some of these guys away. Yeah, these guys hit like absolute freight trains. Oh, what was that? Alright, that time it went a little bit better. Okay. 2 bombs in a... really? And here I was complimenting this game last time, talking about how there weren't too many traps in a row. Ooh, nice teleport. That was, I have to give that to him. That was really, really good timing on his part. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's little rooms here. Ooh, with chests in it. Let's take some goodies. Nothing that'll be an upgrade for us, but we can sell it. And nothing in that room. Okay. So we've explored most of this temple. We just got a little bit to go. And we have to speak to the head priest, I guess. I thought it was a king, but I may not just be remembering correctly. Actually, I'm not remembering at all if he was a priest or a king. We shall see. Breaking all your stuff. I've almost recouped all the experience that I lost. So we are halfway through level, which is fantastic. I can't even block it because it stuns you when you get hit by that disease. You do like a little cough animation or whatever, or flinch animation, and then these guys with the swords come in and they just wreck you. And that's what got me the last time. That's why I gotta be a little bit more careful. So yeah, no flawless playthrough of this game, that's for sure. But that's alright. I haven't had to backtrack too much. Or not backtrack, but reduce things too much. Ooh, treasure chest. With a shield we're probably not going to use. Okay, that's a lot of guys. Holy shit. Whew. That guy had an imbued weapon, so yeah, I wanted to kill him as far away as possible. Alright, take a second to heal up. Maybe I can pick this guy off with arrows. I can't aim to save my life. Yeah, the priests aren't really the problem. It's the priests combined. Oh, they're not priests, I guess, just whatever, casters. Oh, they resurrected that guy. That's not good. It's the warriors in conjunction with the priests. I'm going to keep calling them priests because we're in a temple. That's just what my brain is defaulting to, but you get what I mean. Man, this place is huge. Just keeps going. I gotta figure out how to get up there. Maybe I can just go, oh yeah, I can just go up and around, I guess. We're not just trying to kill everything. I mean, we are, but there's more to it than that. We want to find the head priest of this place, or king, or whoever, the ruler. I think I saw a treasure chest back over here. We've got to have explored most of this place. All right, we're going to go around the large fountain to the other side. Lots and lots of priests. Yep, my mind's just defaulting to priests. Priests that can use disease damage. That makes absolutely no sense. But, oh well, that's what my mind is defaulting to, so I'm going to run with it. So if I call them priests, really I just mean these mummy undead. That bow jumped. That was interesting. Oh, was that a gate scroll? Yes, it was. I'll take that. Come here. Yeah, I'm not meaning to stand in the cloud or the acid rain. It's just it stuns you, and when it stuns you, you can't move for a second or two. So that's why I keep getting stuck in that. Oh, nasty stuff. Nasty, nasty, nasty. All that disease shit. But the experience has been good, so I'm not going to complain too much. Gate scroll, get that Northman's mace. Choker of Vitality.
I cannot carry anymore.
Really? But I picked that up. Oh well, if I need to go sell, I'll sell. Anything over here? 2 chests. Yep. Yep, I can't pick up the rod. Let's go sell real quick.
I cannot carry anymore.
I'll bring you guys with me. Nope, sorry, we still haven't found your brother. We're working on it. Just gonna sell all of this stuff. Ooh, what's this? Level 50. That's a good weapon. $217 to $265. A combine war mace. Wow. Dare I hold on to that for a little while? Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. Let's sell this gear. Free up some room. There we go. Yeah, that's not a bad mace. It actually seems a little bit better than some of the epic weapons I'm holding on to, but we'll figure out what I want to use when the time comes. I got to get to level 50 before I worry about that anyway. Alright, so the head priest, by process of elimination, has to be over here. But first we have to kill a bunch more of his friends. Okay, let's... Oh, there he is. There he is.
You are the first visitor to my kingdom since Inuruk's curse. It was his hate that turned this land to ash, robbed my disciples of their will, and left me to live here, in these halls. I know why you have come. You seek the horn of ill omen, which lies here in the pit. Oh yes, the horn is still here, waiting to be found. It is a powerful thing. A single note from its depths can shatter the planar barriers like 1,000 battering rams. I will help you find it, but first, you must do as I command. I swore that I would live to see Inuruk's curse over this land lifted. And to do that, you must find a way to enter the sealed temple on the other side of the Ashen Plain. There, you must extinguish the braziers of hate that burn within. To do this, you will need a part of me. My heart. It lies buried within my chest, yet it beats no longer, and I have no use for it. Take it, carry it to the temple, and cast it into each of the braziers. The love I have for my people still flows in my blood, and it will put out hatred's fires.
No, I wish they would have showed the heart. That'd
Go
be
now.
interesting.
Do not return until you have done as I have commanded.
Alright, well, we have our marching orders. I guess that's a good place to stop for here for today, most of the way through level 44, and we need to go lift Inuruk's curse so that we can get the Horn of Ill Omen. So I will stop recording here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you like this series, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.